rang this afternoon with a client who's been taken into custody. Now, during the course of the telephone call, the client's put a very important question to me, which I do feel warrants addressing. And that question was essentially, is he under any obligation to answer Garda questioning when an interview? Now, the long story short is essentially this. The clue is in the caution that is put to you at the start of an interview. An Garda Siochana will read out the standard caution, which includes the phrase that you're under no obligation to speak to them at any time. However, if you do fail to mention something which you later rely on in your defence, then certainly that can have repercussions. So, in the words of a famous musician, Ronan Keating, you say it best when you say nothing at all. And that's generally the advice that I would give to most clients in these circumstances. You're under no obligation to speak, therefore why would you do the Garda's job for them? The only time that certainly you should be encouraged to speak in a Garda interview is in certain circumstances where you have a cast iron alibi or defence to the allegations that are being put to you. Prime example would be, let's take for example a murder that took place at 12 o'clock in Dublin city centre. You know full well you weren't in Dublin city centre at 12 o'clock, therefore you have an appropriate defence. And it's incumbent of you to put that on the record as quickly and as early as you possibly can. Thereafter, you let the guards continue on with their investigation, but at least you've put that on the record, and that is a limb to your defence should you need it in the future. The key to every Garda interview is essentially this: you are entitled as of right to have a solicitor with you present at all times, and I would certainly encourage it, whether it's with me or with a colleague. Just take the advice of a solicitor at all times. Certainly do not venture in on your own without having at least spoken to a legal professional. If you require any advice or assistance following a Garda arrest, then look, please do not hesitate to get in contact with the office on 01 617 7873